Hey everyone, welcome to our sneak peek. I know that we haven't started yet, but I just wanted to come in here and formally introduce myself before tonight. And I actually wanted to, give you a little bit about my story so that we don't spend any time on that tonight at 8:15 when we get started. Also, I am hoping that everyone has been enjoying all of the stories from our Team Advent coaches. Everyone has a different story. Everyone started coaching for different reasons, and everyone has just come together as a family and just, we mesh so nicely together. And that's what you will be joining if you decide to join us, a family. So I wanted to, first of all, thank you for taking the time to come into our page and watch the videos or read the posts about everyone who has shared so far. And now I'm going to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about how I became a coach. I am Gabriela Lopez. Everyone knows me as Gabby. I am the founder of Team Advent, and almost 29 months ago, so March 31st of 2014 is when I became a coach, and so this, I believe, at the end of this month, it'll be 29 month. So I am super excited of just how all of this has translated into this amazing life that I have today. So today I want to take a little bit of time to just basically tell you, how I came in contact with Beachbody, why I decided to become a coach, and what it's done for me. So 28 months ago, I was a stay-at-home mom. Matias, my son, was, hi Maritza, thank you for joining. Matias was 8 months at the time, and I was a new mom, right? And I just wanted to lose post-baby weight. If anything you should know about me is that, fitness has never been my strength, ever. And it just was something that, it just wasn't my cup of tea, right? And I just have to say that I never, thank God, struggled with weight. However, once I became pregnant, I gained the baby weight, right? We all do. It's part of the process. And then I reached almost 170 pounds. I am only 5'1". And so it had to, I had to lose weight. Something had to give. And I decided that, what? I was home. I had to look for something that would change that situation, and I did. So I saw a challenge group invitation, and it was from my coach, and I had seen her before. Like, she's the one who did my maternity photos. She's the one who did my newborn photos for my son when he had was born. And so I was very skeptical when I saw before and afters on TV, because I started with Focus T25. And so I would see these transformations from the, infomercials, but I wasn't a believer because I never met those people. I didn't know if those people were real. But when I saw hers, then it clicked because I knew her. I had met her. I had worked with her throughout the whole, photography project. And so I knew that it was as real as it got. And so I reached out to her, and guys, the rest is history. I joined my first ever challenge group in March of 2014. I was so excited because I had found a community of support and accountability, something that I never got at a gym. And it was just this, it just made sense for me. It was just like the missing puzzle link that I needed in order for me to get healthy, in order for me to get fit, in order for me to lose the post-baby weight. And so I decided that, I was going to go all in terms of, hi, Alexa, how are you? that I was gonna go all in because I wanted to be healthy for my son. When my son was born, it's like my whole just like my whole focus in life shifted. Now it was about him. And how can I make it about him if I wasn't healthy enough to, make it about him? So I had to make a decision with my husband that we were going to take care of ourselves. Jorge has always been a runner. He's always been, active. He's always been into who's that? Who just joined us? Hi, Renee. How are you? He's always just been into sports. He loves soccer. So, but it wasn't me. And so I decided that I was going to go all in with him. And I think what helped was the fact that I was home. The program, I was doing it at home. I didn't have to leave Matias with anyone to go to the gym and, have it be a mission. 25 minutes from home. Hi, Lisette. Thank you for joining. And it just felt like I could do this, I could do it on my time, on my schedule, when the baby's sleeping. And it was 25 minutes. And I remember thinking to myself and telling my husband, you know what, if I can't find 25 minutes in my schedule, then we have bigger problems. If I can't take care of myself for 25 minutes, we have bigger problems. How do I take care of my son if I can't take care of myself? So, hi, Papi. So basically, that's how my fitness journey started. So 2 weeks into my challenge group, it was a all ladies challenge group. I was running out of Shakeology because Jorge had decided to join me on this end. So we were keeping each other accountable, which was also amazing. And then we were running out of shake because he was drinking my Shakeology. So I remember posting in the group asking, what other flavors people had tasted and what, were their thoughts. So my coach reached out to me privately and said, listen, do you want to save 25% on your next bag that you're about to buy? And I was like, yeah. I'm going to show you something. I pulled this out from my bag. This is what I do. Ziplocs with coupons. This is what I'm not a couponer. Is that how you say that? But I like to keep coupons if I can save, some money. $5, $1, 50 cents, whatever, it goes a long way. So I decided that 25%, it was a piece of cake. It was no brainer. And I'm a numbers girl, so I started to already add things up. And I bought my second bag by signing up as a coach. I was super excited. I was thrilled, and never in a million years did I think that I would become a coach, though. I was doing it purely for the discount. And then I remember just sharing on Facebook that I was, on this journey, that I wasn't where I wanted to be yet, and that I had made, progress, and I was just so proud of myself for that. And I just got an influx of support because people want to see you succeed, the majority of people. And they were just so happy for me, and they were cheering me on, but they also wanted to know what I was doing because they also wanted to do it too. They wanted to join whatever I was doing. And I received text messages, I received calls, I'm checking on my son, I received private messages, and people just like, tell us, what's the secret? And then by that time, I had already been, hi Jocelyn, I had already been, discount coach. So it was a natural transition for me to just pay it forward. I said, you know what, this is working for me. I've always been that type of person to go to the gym for maybe because a vacation was coming up, or maybe because I, had to go to a wedding or something. There was always a reason why I would sign up to go to the gym, New Year's resolution. And then a month in, 2 months in, I would just drop everything. So why? Because I didn't have support. I didn't have accountability. And so that was my missing link. I needed support. I needed accountability. And I know many people are just like me. Many people need that support. Many people need that accountability, that push. Someone checking up on them saying, hey, how was today? Did you work out? How were your meals, right? And sometimes we're human. We don't want to work. And so what do we say? I'm not going to work out today. But then when you go into a support group and you're scrolling and you're seeing everyone posting their meals and everyone posting, their sweaty pictures, you get this motivation. Like, you're just like, it's only half an hour, it's only 25 minutes. I'm going to put my sneakers on and I'm going to get it done, right? So that's what worked for me. Then I knew that I wanted to pay it forward because it was working for me, and I knew that there were a lot of people out there that were in my same shoes. As I mentioned, I was a stay-at-home mom with Matias. He was 8 months at the time, and prior to that, I was in human resources. I was a human resource generalist. My main responsibility was laying off people. As a generalist, you do a little bit of everything, but that was my main responsibility. Prior to that, I was a nonprofit. I went to school for psychology. And so I always knew in my heart I wanted to help people. But when I was in HR, I figured very quickly, I came to terms that HR is about the company. It's never about the employee. That's just the truth. We have to protect the interest of the company. And so I knew that there had to be more than that, because firing people just was not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I mean, if you've ever watched Up in the Air, that was me. They would send me from city to city, state to state to fire people. It didn't sit well with me, and the first time I did it, I was a mess, and every single time thereafter, I was still a mess. I did over hundreds of them, and never was I comfortable with them. So I knew there had to be more in life. I knew I was, born for more. And when I started to get the feedback from my challengers to tell me that I literally change your lives, because it's not only about the weight you see on the scale. It's not only about the size on your dress or your pants or whatever. No, it's the confidence that you gain back when you lose that weight, right? It's all the fears that you let go of when you lose that weight. So it's more to it. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. I mean, just the whole transformation. It's an amazing transformation. And when I started to receive, the messages, the just people being so grateful, I knew I was in the right place, because I knew I was making a difference, as opposed to, robbing someone from their livelihood, because that's what I was doing in HR. And so I knew this is what I wanted to do. Matias was 8 months, as I said. The plan was that I would return back to work when my son turned 3 years old. And because I recall one of my nieces, she was very talkative at that point at 3. So I said, you know what? I'll feel comfortable leaving him in a nursery at that point, because I'm just that type of person, very skeptical. And I wanted to be able to raise him until he was 3. But I have to say that, what started as a discount coach, as, opportunity for me, it was just purely for the discount, turned into a career. I mean, I've been doing this for almost 2.5 years now, and the blessings are beyond. I just, and I'm lacking words here, because of the fact that the opportunity and the blessings that have come to my life with this coaching opportunity are something that you have to experience. And this is why we do these types of events, because we want to pay it forward. Because if you are living paycheck to paycheck, if you have student loans, if you have a car note, if you want to help your spouse maybe pay an extra bill, right? Because I was feeling inadequate, because I was a stay-at-home mom when I've always worked since I was 13 years old. So I knew I felt inadequate, because I wasn't contributing financially anymore as a stay-at-home mom. And I've always worked. I've always made my own money, and so that was messing with my head. So being able to build a business from the bottom up was a blessing that I was not expecting. And it has literally transformed me, not only physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. I am... ¿Quiere venir a decir hola? ¿Qué pasó? Venga, diga hola.
Hola, Piqueto.
People, diga hola, people.
Hola,
Venga.
people.
Diga, hola.
Hola.
Tire besitos. Esto, mi rey. Y esa cara toda sucia. Ok, mami va a terminar de hacer el video y lo voy a ir a bañar, ¿ok? Ok.
Mami, yo te meto pidiendo, mami.
Ok, papi.
Mimi.
So,
Mami.
so at this point, Matías
Mami.
would have been in a nursery because I would be
Mami,
back to
mami,
work.
mami,
And look, papi, te
mami.
dijeron hola.
Hola.
Eso.
Mami, Mimi.
¿Quiere dormir?
Sí.
Okay, ya nos vamos a ir a dormir. So basically, you know, Matías would be in a nursery at this point, but because of this blessing that Beachbody is to me and my family, I'm able to stay home with him. I no longer have to go back to corporate America and just not having to answer to anyone, not having to, you know, ask for time off when he gets sick to take him to the doctor. I mean, that in itself is priceless, you know. As I said, this started as me, you know, signing up for just a 25% discount, and then it turned into more. And that's why we do these types of events, because I want you to learn how I did it. We show you step by step what it is that you need to do as a coach in order to build a business. You can build it with a part-time schedule. So that's my story, guys. As I said, signed up 29 months ago, almost 29 months ago. Venga. So he's potty trained. This is real life. And we went outside, and now I need to help him get this thing off. Okay. ¿Está bien? ¿Quiere agüita? ¿Está bien? Okay. Eso. You okay? Vamos a bajarle esto. Go. Okay, thank you. So he had class today, so you know we do the pull-ups just to avoid any accidents outside. But anyway, he's fully potty trained. This turned into a potty conversation. So that's basically, you know, what I wanted to come in here with. You know, with my son, sometimes my thoughts get a little scattered, but you know, I started almost 29 months ago as a discount coach just for the discount, and then it turned into this amazing opportunity. Venga, papi, tome un poquito de agua. ¿Quiere agua? ¿Que se está atorando? ¿Quiere agua? Sí. Venga. And yeah, and so we just are so excited and happy to be able to share this opportunity with everyone who is joining us, and just basically want to show you what Beachbody has done for us, you know, what it's done for every member of this team, because guess what, it's done various different things for, you know, everyone. It's different for me, then it might be different for, you know, all the team members on Team Advent. We're a family, you know, we love each other, we support each other, we motivate, inspire, we push each other, and that's what you would be joining if that's what you're looking for as well. And I'm just really excited for tonight. Tonight it starts at 8:15, so bring, you know, a tea, or bring your favorite glass of wine, or your favorite cocktail or coffee, whatever it is that you enjoy drinking, bring it, because you're going to spend anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour with us, and we're just going to give you the necessary information so that you can decide whether this opportunity is something that you and your family can benefit from. Please, if you have any questions, comment below. If you have any concerns, comment below. But we're just really excited for tonight. All right, we'll see you at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Talk to you soon. Bye.